In what would have once been viewed as an April Fool's Day gag, we learnt this morning that Facebook has now banned Donald Trump's voice from their platforms. In a Tuesday night interview, former President Donald Trump said that there's hope for him coming back for a run at the 2024 presidency. Well, what did Facebook do? Well, of course, they immediately yanked the video of this interview from its site, stating that the voice of Donald Trump is not permitted on the social media network. Now, I'm sorry, but this is totalitarian, fascist censorship, the sort you would have seen in Eastern Europe or modern China. And I, for one, am not going to put up with that, and nor should you. I watched the Trump interview this morning, and we've cobbled together the highlights for you. In it, Donald Trump discussed many things, but above all, the extreme left-wing agenda being imposed, many elements of which were never part of Joe Biden or Kamala Harris's campaign. He talks about the corrupt mainstream media and who can blame him. And yes, okay, lovies, cover your eyes, close your ears, oof, go and look somewhere else. Yes, Donald Trump believes the election was fraudulent and a hoax. Oh my God, plugs are being pulled everywhere, shut down, panic. And Donald Trump offers his 75 million supporters the hope that he will run again. So sit back and enjoy for a couple of minutes, or recoil in horror. Happy for you to do either, whichever is your preference. But here's Donald Trump.
Social media has become so corrupt that people aren't believing it anymore, really. I mean, a lot of it has become very corrupt. It's really become like the media itself, very corrupt.
That's true.
We don't have freedom of the press anymore. You know, we had freedom of the press, and it's a terrible thing to say, but we really don't have freedom of the press anymore. We have a corrupt press with a point of view, and that's all they want to do is sell the point of view. And why they want to sell it, because when you think of it, defund the police, open borders. Look at our borders. Look what's happening. We had the borders the best they've ever been, but we have the best southern border in terms of what we're talking about that we've ever had. And in one day, he said, everybody come up. And once he said that, and what's going on now is nothing compared to what's going to take place during the summer. During the summer, you're going to see things that nobody's ever seen before. Can you imagine China looking at us and they're talking about Dr. Seuss, and that was like the big thing of the day? But it's long beyond Dr. Seuss. They want to take down monuments to heroes. They want to get rid of our history, obliterate our great history. Whether it's good or bad, you learn from it. You have to learn from history.
Right.
And some is bad, and some is good. I would say most of it's good, but they want to obliterate our past. And once you do that, you don't have much of a country left. I think that China is very happy now, and I think that Russia and a lot of other countries are very happy. They're looking at what's going on, and they don't believe it.
Yeah, it's very scary. Will we ever be able to attend another Trump rally?
Oh, yeah, sure. I think so. In fact, we're thinking about doing one relatively soon just to let everybody know that there's hope in the future. And you get there, you leave, you say, there's no way I lost Pennsylvania. There's no way you can lose Pennsylvania. And we didn't, by the way, we didn't. So, you know, it was a hoax. The whole thing was a hoax. And then you go home and you watch the results, and at 10:30, the election was over, we won, and then at 3 o'clock in the morning, you say, what happened? And then you look at these massive dumps where you're going, you look at the votes, and then you have these massive dumps. No, it was a corrupt, fraudulent election.
People all want to know, and I know you're not ready to answer it yet, but do we have hope that there's a possibility to see Donald Trump run again in 2024?
You do have hope. And we were there. We were so good. What we did with Iran, what we did with China, we were all set to do some great things. And then you see what's going on right now. China treated our representatives last week with such, in Alaska, with such tremendous disrespect. They never talked to me that way. You look at North Korea. I got along with Kim Jong-un, and for 4 years we had no problem.
So there you go. Facebook and other social media platforms have decided that you are not allowed to see that. So this is the democracy, the free West that we live in. Unbelievable.